Hi. Today we're going to be talking about what you should do if the stepchildren are pining for the way things were before, or they just resent moving forward in any way, and you come under resistance by suggesting you do anything different at all. It's very exhausting, and you're forever being dragged back into doing things exactly like we've always done them. And it's a really difficult conundrum to move on from. I post once a week, so subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll let you know every time I post. If I have heard a complaint from stepchildren more than any other, it would be that things happen too soon, that their parent found a new partner in you, in their opinion, too soon, or they would have wanted it to carry on like it was forever. And it's really a difficult issue, this. But how can a step-parent cope best with this kind of scenario? Well, what you're actually doing when you form a step family is bringing two cultures together. The culture that your stepchildren had been used to having before, and the new culture that you're building together with your partner now, and the culture that you come from, and the kinds of things that you do and expect and want for your life. Bringing cultures together is quite a difficult task. And I would say this to you: it can take time, and you don't want it to take time. You want change instantly. You're ready to go. And that's what happens when you're ready to form a new partnership. You form a new partnership, off you go into a new family, creating your own culture. But in a step family, it's not as easy. And my recommendation to you is to watch and look and learn and listen. There will be some areas of your life which may be compatible. You might all like doing the same thing, or eating the same thing, or spending your time in a particular way together. And that's good. That's where there's overlap and you can agree. But where you meet resistance is where there's a difference in culture. That's all. Just a difference in culture. Think about what it is that the stepchildren are missing or wanting, or their grievance. And see if you can't, certainly initially, accommodate them. What is it exactly they're wanting? Are they wanting marshmallows on the sofa on a Sunday night? What are they wanting? And then analyse the problem. Think about it. Don't do anything until you're ready. Assess what's the difference, and then gradually, ever so gradually, plan and look for opportunities to make new cultures and new ways of doing things. So think about in advance how things could be done differently. Maybe you could introduce something new at the beginning of a a new year, or at their birthday when they're a year older, or at the beginning of a school term, or the beginning of a holiday, or this summer. Gradually change, or propose to change, what has been done in the past to what you would find more acceptable in the future. This is a gradual process, but you can get there. And after a while, you can look back and say, wow, a while ago we were doing this, but now people are happier to do that. But the secret is to know what you want in advance and look for opportunities to change it or to introduce change, and then suggest it. And then you might not get everything you want, but you'll get part of it. And gradually, things will change. I always think that being a step-parent is a bit like the job of turning an oil tank around. You can't turn an oil tank around quickly, fast, or immediately. It goes in a very slow arc. By slowly implementing change, you can get that oil tanker to change direction. But it requires you knowing where you want it to go, planning, taking opportunities when they present themselves, and then introducing new things gradually, and people will come to accept it. In addition, it's quite a good idea to introduce new traditions or cultures, ways of doing things that bond the family together now. So, for example, you might suggest going somewhere or taking up a new interest or family activity that you might quite enjoy. You know, outings or trips to the beach or collecting or photography or a game or a sport, cycling, anything that brings the family together new, something new that'll bond you and move you forward from the place that you were before. Things will get better, but you've got to plan for them and anticipate them rather than just hope things will get better on their own. Have good times together and really enjoy them. Take photographs of times when you're happy and things are going well, and of things you do together and events and days out. So you are creating a new history and a new culture, and you can move forward. I run workshops, sessions, an email response service, booklets. You can find links to our website and social media in the description box below.